Guys, welcome back. You can see here we are cruising through the mountains. We're on the highway, but it is mountain territory, so it's all up and down, really curvy, really wavy, and not much traffic today, so we've been moving. And I just want to show you how horrible this thing gets as soon as you hit any kind of hills, how horrible the fuel mileage is. You can see we're just about sucked down a quarter tank already, and if you look on the other side, we've only gone 65 kilometers. Now, I've noticed driving this thing, you can see right now we're about 2400 RPM, and I've noticed as soon as the truck goes over 2K, no matter if you're in the city or on the highway like we are now, the gas mileage just gets sucked down. I don't know if the engine uses a bigger straw and just starts gulping, but this just shows you the top is showing 697 kilometers to empty. That's because I did some flat highway driving before I filled up, and obviously you can see we're down to a quarter tank, or not to a quarter tank, we've used up a quarter tank already, and we've only got 66.5 kilometers. So there's no way we're ever making it another 697 kilometers before this tank is empty. Maybe right now we would, we're kind of coasting downhill, but if you're going to any sort of up and down hilly areas like I'm in right now, you're not going to be looking at a very good mileage, I can tell you that much. So you can see areas such as this one, we went through a good flat spot there for a little bit, but we got areas like this, we were going uphill, this thing's screaming 3,000 RPM, and that is what will make your mileage go just right down the chute. Because if you look here now, it hasn't dropped that much, but we are all the way up to almost 100 kilometers now, so another 40, and it hasn't gone down like the first part. The reason being is because you can see we're kind of on the top of the mountains now. So the way this highway is you go straight uphill, and then you're kind of flattened out for a bit, and then you get areas like this where it's kind of twisty and turny and up and down a bit, but not as much as when you first have that initial climb. So similar, I know hills are hard to see in the video, but you can see as soon as the truck's got to work, bumps it right up to 3,000 plus, and we're not pushing it, we're only doing 80 right now. So top of the mountain, up and down, she sucks her down pretty quick, but flat, as you can see, we did gain a lot, and the needle did not go down quite as badly as the beginning. So if you're living in a flat area, lots of highway cruising, you should be good to go. And the thing with having to climb the mountain is you get to come back down the mountain. And you may think, oh, well, that'll help your gas mileage a bit, but this truck really likes to help with the engine braking. You can see if we slow her down here, it might drop a bit. Yeah, still around 2K. But going downhill, unless you put her in neutral, you're not going to really save yourself too much, because it's doing as much as it can to slow you down without actually having to put your foot on the brake. But you can see, hopefully it shows up in the video, just how high up we are, and that's the climb we had initially that sucked down that first big chunk. So this is going down the other side. See, we're coming back down, nice blue skies, no traffic barely. When you're coasting, you're way down to 15, and away you go.